If you're watching this right now, there's a good chance that your childhood was a lot different than the ones kids are experiencing today. You probably loved playing outside and hated that call from mom when it was time to come in for dinner. You didn't sit at home on your iPad. But unfortunately, thanks to technology and Steve Jobs, things have changed. Kids are spending more time with the media and with technology than ever. In fact, the amount of time they spend on the computer, the TV, and texting is more than an adult spends full time at work. Kids from ages 8 to 15 are spending 55 hours a week with technology. That's more than 7.5 hours a day. 64% of kids play outside once a week, and 21% haven't even ever climbed a tree. Not only is the lack of outside play causing an increase in obesity, but studies have shown that regular outdoor play produces improvement in ADHD, learning abilities, and children's emotional and mental well-being. I think it's pretty clear that we need to get these kids outside. That's why I want to create an app for parents called Get Out and Play. It's an application that you can download on any iPhone, iPad, or other type of technology that's able to download applications. What this app will do is locate you through the GPS on your phone or iPad, and once it's located you, it'll find certain outside things for children to do. It'll find things like different public parks, playing fields for things like soccer or football, basketball courts, and even different places that are offering lessons for things like dance, tennis, golf, you name it. It'll also find different camps for kids, along with sports leagues will have registration deadlines and a way to sign up electronically for the camp or for the league. So here's how it works. The first step for the application is to link your Facebook account with your Get Out and Play application, sort of like you do with applications like Words with Friends. Although you're connected to Facebook, you'll have a different privacy setting than Facebook, so you can add specific people of your own choice to your Get Out and Play application. That way you won't have all of your Facebook friends viewing your activity. You then can add each of your kids, but to be safe, you'll have to submit birth certificates and social security cards for yourself and each kid that you add. Adding your kid's name will allow for not only your name and theirs to appear on the app, but also other kids' names that your son or daughter might know. It'll use Facebook aspects like the ability to check in, and you'll be able to tag the people you're with, which will automatically include the kids that you're with. But the only people that can see this are the ones that you yourself have allowed to view in your activity in your privacy settings. For example, you log on to the app and you see that Mrs. Thomas has checked in at Green Tree Park. Her kids automatically appear in the tag with her, so you can see that she's with her son. We'll call him Jimmy. Your son and Jimmy are friends, so you take your son to the park too. Once you check into the same park, others can see that Jimmy and your son are there, with their parents obviously, and maybe they would want to come join. This is just an example. This does not mean just for parks. It can be anything, as I mentioned before. They could be checking in at a basketball court, at a tennis court, anywhere that's outside. Once you check into the same park, or whatever it is, the hope is that there'd be a ripple effect, with multiple kids meeting up outside. You'll also be able to create events, just like you can on Facebook, where you tell what the event is, the date, time, and place. For example, your son wants to play football, but there aren't enough kids in the neighborhood. You're happy he wants to be playing outside, so you add the event to your app and call it 6th grade boys pick up football. Other parents can log on, and only if you allow it, they can see the event, and if their kid wants to go and it fits into their schedule, they can join, just like you can join in a Facebook event. It'll then show up just like it does as a Facebook event and tell you who is attending. Even though the Get Out and Play application is still using technology, and the point is to get away from that, the difference is that parents are using the applications, not the kids. It'll help show other kids' activities, and that will hopefully motivate more. Not only that, but the hopes are that it'll encourage parents to get their kids outside to play, and it will give them an easy way to make it happen.